Today, we got College Football 26 Alumni Part 2. Today, dropping in College Football 26 Ultimate Team. Let's go ahead and look at the cards, tell you guys who's worth picking up right now in the game. Okay, guys, so unlike last week where we got a whole bunch of cards, which is usually the case for these Legends releases at the beginning of the year, we got 3 cards in the game that drop. We're only going to be going over the champs, so if you guys want overall reviews of the 82s or the lower overall cards, just leave them down in the comments and I'll let you know what I think. But starting off here, we have got Tiki, Barber, another running back in the game. Yes, I don't know if you guys know this, but we clearly just don't have enough running backs in College Football 26 Ultimate Team. An East-West playmaker archetype, Tiki Barber out of the University of Virginia, 5'10", 86 speed, 86 excel, 86 juke move, 81 truck, 82 carrying, 77 catching. The big skill move this year is the stiff arm, without a doubt. He's got an 82 on that, 86 change of direction, and an 85 spin move. If we go ahead, we'll go look at his price on the auction house, but I will tell you guys this card is going to be very cheap. As you can see, he's already down to 130k, and honestly, he could be even lower than that, but he probably won't be just because of trading value cost. Now, if we go ahead and look at him versus the day one Jeremiah Love, this is not the updated Jeremiah Love that was in 87. Jeremiah Love's got the same speed as him, but he does beat Jeremiah Love in acceleration by 1, juke move by 1, trucking by about 7, has worse carrying though, 1 better catching, 7 better stiff arm, which, I mean, like I said, the stiff arm is the best skill move in the game, so maybe that's a good thing, but a break tackle only beating him by 1. So I would say marginally, at least for the price, I mean, he's a good card, absolutely, do not get me wrong, but how he moves in the game is also going to be a big factor in it. Like, if you look at a card like Fluff Bothwell or whatever the hell his name is, that dude torches me every time I'm online. I don't know what it is about him. He runs with the ball in one hand, and I swear on everything I love, it's like he just moves faster because of it. So if Tiki Barber has good movement, then maybe he will be good. And yes, it is hard to say no, it is not worth it to get a card that is 130k, that is an 86 overall. It's hard to say that. But I feel as though there are better options out there that you may be able to get for a better price, at least right now. And these cards, of course, everybody's on pulling pack, so the price may go up a little bit more, but as you can see, there's already one up for 118,000. People just chucking these things on up there. So Tiki Barber, in my opinion, I would stay away, not because he's a bad card, just because of what I think there is in value in other running backs in the game. Now, next card is going to be Vernon Davis, tight end. So again, we get a brand new tight end. It's a higher overall tight end, and of course, it's in the alumni section. So whatever. I guess we're only going to get Legends tight ends for this year. But 85 speed on him, 86 catching, 84 short route running, 86 medium route running, 71 run block, 83 deep route running, 85 catch in traffic, 79 strength, 86 jump, 86 acceleration, as well as 82 stiff arm and a 70 pass block. So if we go ahead and look at him again versus a guy like Rob Gronkowski, another card that just dropped last week in this program, who I think is just the best tight end in the game, he's just worse in that short route running and that run blocking stat right there, as well as the stiff arm. Now, he's not as big of a body as Rob Gronkowski, which I think could play a factor in how he actually plays in the game. However, I think it could also work in his advantage. Not necessarily going to be a better time for him as terms of, you know, your stiff arm or your break tackle, I guess I should say. However, I have seen literally 5'9", 110-pound receivers. Like, I'm talking Deshaun Jackson archetype receivers, stiff arm linebackers, because this game is so broken with the stiff arm move. So I don't think that you have to have a big body. However, I think Gronk also being a big body helps him in terms of being hit sticked and tackled. Harder to get him on the ground. But Vernon Davis right here with an 85 speed, 86 catching, and an 86 acceleration versus Rob Gronkowski's 80 acceleration and 83 speed. I think this guy is just going to fly on the field. It's going to be like having another receiver out there at tight end. So if that fits your scheme more than kind of an end-of-line tight end or a tight end that you just want to be running out of specifically the tight end spot, not necessarily always running routes, then I think Vernon Davis is absolutely worth checking out in College Football 26, considering that right now he's currently sub 200k, and honestly the price on him, because people are just continuously pulling backs, is probably going to drop even more. So for me, Vernon Davis I think is an absolutely worth it card for picking up for that 200k or under price point. Like I said, 85 speed is king in this game. He's going to be the fastest out there at that tight end position. Now, we have got the man, the myth, the legend, LT. Now, I will tell you this. There is a caveat on this card that I will get to in a second, but this guy looks like an absolute stud. I mean, 84 speed, 85 acceleration. Now, I do not know what the thresholds are, and if I keep saying thresholds and you guys know what that means, it means once the attribute hits a certain stat, like a stat point level, that means that they get better animations in that stat. So, for example, if you have a receiver or a tight end like Vernon Davis that we just showed you, and he had an 84 short route running, if he had an 85 short route running, his route running would be significantly improved because of the animations in his route running he would get at that 85 medium route running versus that 84 medium route running. Does that make sense? If you have any questions, leave them down below. I respond to every single comment, by the way. But right here, he does have all 85s across the board for his pass rushing stats: power move, finesse move, and block shed. They're an 85, 87, and an 85 respectively, as well as an 87 tackle, 83 strength, 83 pursuit, 80 awareness, 85 impact block, and an 83 hit power. Now, if you're watching this and you're like, hey, yo, you skipped over a stat, what the hell? It's the play rec stat. The reason why that matters so much is because it is going to factor into his abilities. Also, if you care about the chemistry, he's 4'4". I just said 4'3", Jesus. 4'3" defensive chemistry right there. But his attributes right here. What does the play rec matter, Dynamic? This is what it matters. He does not get bronze quick jump, which is going to be a good pass rushing ability. He does not get it because he only has a 79 play rec. He literally is off by 1 attribute point. I can show you. You guys can see it right next to the impact block that's green down there at the bottom. He's off by 1. Now, I already put out a TikTok letting people know that I think this card could be a good investment because EA, usually when they see these things, and there's usually a public outcry about it, they go ahead and update the card. So, in my opinion, I think the card's good enough even without quick jump to get on your team, because I honestly don't even run any D-line abilities. I think that this card is going to be an absolute stud, and if we go ahead and look at his price for an 87 overall card, he is 400k, and I think that price is going to continue to go down because he does not have quick jump yet. But if they update this card and add quick jump, you could even see that price start to shoot up a little bit. So if you want this card just for your team, I think now is probably a good time to buy. You could also wait though, because again, the issue with predicting cards in this game, LTDs anyways, and prices of these cards in the game, is because the packs are actually good versus Madden, where I do have a Madden channel. You guys can actually go follow that. That's XDynamic Madden. Go sub over there if you want more Madden content. But the reason why it is so difficult to say, hey, go get Lawrence Taylor now, or don't go get Lawrence Taylor now, is because his price could continue to drop because you can pull so many LTDs. There's so many good pulls that happen, but right now is the prime time where people are opening packs, and I have seen these prices eventually start to jump back up. So just keep that in mind, and like I said, especially because he could get that +1 play rec and get quick jump, I think a lot more people would jump on the card in that event. So those are going to be the cards. In my opinion, all the cards I think are worth picking up at a certain point. Tiki Barber probably the only one that I would maybe stay away from. Vernon Davis looks like an absolute stud, and LT, I mean, he looks like he does LT games. So let me know if you guys did like the video by leaving a like on the video or dropping a comment down below. Like I said, I respond to every single comment, so if you have any questions, leave them down there. But I hope you guys did enjoy. That's been all for XDynamicCFB, and I'm out. Peace.